What's up, guys? Whoa, what's going on? I just blow dry my hair. It looks all crazy. But the natural, the better, right? I'm over here. I'm at the skate park with my daughter. We just picked like a random one that's like close to the house, and she wanted to get out the house. She got a helmet, but man, she didn't bring no damn pads, nothing for her like elbows and her knees. And she just watching everybody skate, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, like, this is hard." I'm like, "You haven't skateboarded in a minute." She's really great at skateboarding. So she's over there, and I'm just sitting here. And it's 5:22 out here in Arizona. It's not too hot, so I'm glad that we came later in the day. It's a lot of kids out here. Everybody's just skating, having a good time. So, there she go. Ooh, good. Good. She's such a great skater, but it's been a minute. And there's people around, so she don't want to, fall. But, yeah, I wanted to come and talk to you guys and tell you guys that I've been very disappointed with myself once again. I haven't been putting my happiness first, and I know that I was talking to my counselor, and my counselor was telling me, she's like, she gonna be sore. My counselor was telling me, she's like, if, you can't pour into other people if your cup is like empty, like there's nothing in it. If there's nothing in it, how can you be there for other people and give to others? And when she said that, I mean, I heard that saying before, but hearing it from her, it just hit a little bit differently. Because it made me really think, like, man, like, with myself, like, I've been giving, and there's nothing in my tank, Like, I noticed, like, you guys, I get so busy seeing about the kids and seeing about other people. I look up and I'm like, dang, I haven't even had, like, my morning coffee, or haven't even been able to, like, sit with my Bible or pray or even meditate or journal, the things that I tell myself that I will continue to do every day. And I noticed that I haven't been doing that. And so I'm like, dang, like I really have to I gotta start putting myself first, because if I'm not right, I can't be right. If I'm not right, then I can't be there for my kids. So keeping an eye on her. So I was like, I really have to put my happiness first, because I noticed like in my life, I've been putting, other people's problems before my problems, trying to solve their problems and just abandon my problems, because I feel like that the person and the way I feel about them is more important than how I feel about myself. That doesn't sound healthy, and most definitely when I'm saying it out loud, which I'm glad that I'm saying it out loud, because I'm talking, I'm like, no, boo, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Like, you can't neglect yourself to be there for other people. And a person that's a lover like me, I know I don't seem like one, but I really have like a pure heart, and I'm there for everybody. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm very loyal, very there for people, and I'm like, like, I'm not saying about myself. Like, I didn't buy it, but my mom bought me bath bombs, right? And my mom bought me bath bombs, and I don't even remember what it was for. Was it for Christmas? I think it was for Christmas. I got like a little jet that you put into the tub. And tell me why I only used it once. Like, I'm saying, like, I tell myself, like, okay, she's scaring me. I'm telling her don't be getting on ramps and jumping off ramps and stuff. It's been a minute. She can do it, but she hasn't done it in a while. Go down slowly. Good job. Okay, so I tell myself that I was gonna do all these things, like take baths every night, and, just relax, read a book while I'm in the bath. Have I done it? No, I have not done it. I love to shop, you guys. So I've been shopping because I need a lot of like clothes, like lounge clothes, and just like I want to change like my whole style of how I dress. I dress cool, but I feel like the older that I get, I'm really into like collared shirts and then like really nice like dressy pants with like slip-ons, or if I'm just going out, I like to have like the top and the bottom, like the sets, and like, throw some sneakers. Like, that's my style. So I was like, okay, like in my closet, I be having a hard time putting pieces together. So I have all this stuff in my cart that I want to buy. I have not bought it. Because when I start getting on my phone, I start looking up things for other people, baby wipes, what toys the kids need, what do we need for the house, like, and I'm like, take a moment to buy those clothes. They've been sitting in your cart for 2 months. Buy them. Buy the shoes. Buy them for yourself. You know what I mean? You say you want to look more aesthetically pleasing and get back to dressing how you used to dress, because you guys, I stopped caring about how I look, and that has never been me. But like I said, when you put yourself aside, things like that happen. you start seeing you don't take pride in the way you look, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way anything, you know. And I noticed that. I'm like, dang, like my style and the way I dress, it kind of like slacked because I didn't think it was important, because I got more caught up in other things that was going on and other people. So I told myself, I was like, Ma, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna stop being indecisive, you're gonna take some time for yourself, and you're gonna buy those damn clothes that's been sitting in your car for the past 2 months. Okay, do something for yourself. You're always doing things for other people, buying people other stuff, you know, buying people gifts, seeing what people need. Like, it's time to be there for yourself. So I said that's what I'm gonna do. And oh, good job, baby. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I'm gonna do that. And I noticed that I decided to stop, for temporarily, stop making myself. I'm sorry, guys, I'm just watching her. I'm not trying to go to the hospital. God rebuke that. But I said for a minute, I'm just gonna stop allowing myself to be available for a moment, because I really need to start seeing about myself. When I say being available, meaning like, you know, taking on other people's problems, taking on other people's issues. And I've always done that, you guys. Always done that with my friends. Always done that. And that's why I got rid of a lot. I'm talking about my friends from the past, not any friends current, you know? So, but I'm like, I'm making myself emotionally unavailable right now to outsiders or to my friends, you know? And I'm just really focusing on myself and really focusing on putting myself together and making sure I'm emotionally available for myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, I had made some friends, and it's like, with some of my friends, I see like the same patterns from my old friends that I got rid of. And I'm not gonna say rid of, but that I parted from. Let me not say rid of, but you know, that I parted from. And like, I'm working on making new friends that are on like another level. And I noticed that they kind of like show me the same traits of my old friends did. And I'm like, no. I'm like, nah. I already did that once. I really need to pray. And I'm going to pray to God and just ask God to start sending different people in my life that's on the level that I'm trying to get on, or on the level that I'm on. You know, like the positivity, thinking clearly, having fun, no drama. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want, and that's what I'm looking for. So I just been praying to God to send me those type of friends in my life, because I feel like I keep attracting the same friends, and I don't know why. The same friends that I've been attracting when I was my unhealed self, and I'm not trying to attract that anymore. You know? So this season, really putting my happiness and putting myself first, because I don't do that. So yeah. I'm doing better. I'm taking the steps, but it's a process. I just really been talking to God and really been manifesting and praying for the life that I desire. Praying for the life that I desire. And I noticed that the life that I desire, each time I make the action to go forward and make the action to make my reality and make my life what I've always wanted, since I've been taking the steps and doing my part, I noticed that God has been showing up and doing his part as well. And I noticed that my life is changing every single day and going in a direction that I wanted in. I do get lonely sometimes. And the reason why I get lonely is because I'm waiting for God to place people that he has in my life. And it's like, I'm really trying to change everything around. So it's kind of like just like isolation season. It's been like this for a while. And me just really like just focusing on the things that I need to focus on, like my daughter, you guys. Like, I noticed that I've been so caught up. You can get so caught up as a parent and the things that's going on and finances and different things like that you don't realize that you're not really paying attention to your kids, you know. And my daughter was like, Mom, like, I don't feel like, you know, I'm getting like the attention that I really deserve. And I'm like, you know what? No, you haven't. So I'm glad that she told me that, because I was able to, you know, make the adjustments. And like I said, we're at the skate park right now, and we're going to do some other things and stuff like that and spend time with her. And I really I enjoy spending time with my daughter and being there for my daughter, and, you know, spending that one-on-one time for her, because if it wasn't for her, my life has changed, and she does not know how much of a blessing that she is and how much she really changed me. And the woman that you guys see now is because of her, you know. And being able to really touch into, you know, mommyhood and being nurturing and being there for her. So putting my happiness first, that did not exist in my life. And now I'm kind of paying for it, because I noticed that, like, I be feeling empty, and I'm like, and I'm like, why? I be feeling empty. I'm like, why am I feeling empty? Yeah, am I? Because you never pour in your own cup. You never pour into your own cup. You never put your happiness first. And I didn't. But it's changing, and now I am.